Welcome, folks. About 10 years ago, I purchased a little device known as a Palm Pilot. I figure that a lot of people probably don't even know what that thing is nowadays. Palm Pilot is basically a smartphone minus the phone part. It was a big thing around the turn of the century, which was 16 years ago. That feels really weird. Anyways, as is the case with a lot of technology things, someone made a game for it. Anyone that has a graphing calculator, i.e. high schoolers, can tell you that. I'm one of them, or was. This is one of the games that probably made the largest influence on me with regards to gaming. I know, strange. It is Space Trader. And someone made a Windows port. Yeah. This game, I will admit, isn't the most exciting of games. I'm going to create a new commander. Of course, Captain R30. We'll do normal difficulty. This is just going to show the game, so I'm not going to really bother with anything. This is basically spreadsheets in space. It's a lot of information all at once, and I tried recording this before, but YouTube kind of ate it. But the premise of the game is you've just inherited the family farm. You're allergic to space cows, so you decide, nope, I'm going to up and out of here. I'm going to make a fortune on just trading goods back and forth. So you sell the farm, you buy a second-hand ship, a small little pulse laser for defense, and you go to the nearest starport trying to get some money. This is the main screen that you're going to see for most of the game. You have here, up here is the system info. We start on Relva. It is a tiny planet. It is in the early industrial era. It is a corporate state. There's nothing special here on resources. Plenty of pirates, plenty of police. Police and pirates sound the same to me. Plenty of police, some pirates, nothing really fancy. Newspaper, gives us some information. There's labor shortages in the Gunnifer system, and evidence suggests strife and war in the Utopia system. That's the goal, actually, is to retire and buy a moon at Utopia. Funny how I'm just right next door. That's how it goes sometimes. This is the dock. I kind of set it up so it'll automatically do that for me. So you have flying 14 parsecs, so the tank is full, hull strength at 100%. This is the ship screen. So you have a flea, a gnat, firefly, a mosquito, bumblebee, a beetle, hornet, grasshopper, termite, and wasp. You start with the gnat. It gives you some information. I have one weapon slot, no shield slot, which means I am very, very squishy. One gadget and one crew quarter, basically mine. Gives me information on the cargo bays, the range, how large it is, the name. I can buy equipment. This is what I have on my ship, so I can buy another one if I really wanted to. This is the one I own. It is a pulse laser. It's basically a little beam of light that, for some reason, decides to damage ships. I'm actually going to sell it so I get a larger capital. I can buy an escape pod, don't know why I would. There's a couple of other screens, but this is the galactic chart. I can click on a system, and it gives me information on the system over here. Apparently I found the Klingons. This is the galactic chart, so this is all the systems I can go to in the game. This is the short-range chart, which shows which systems I can go with my current jump radius. This tells me information on the system I've targeted, so the Klingons have a medium-sized planet, post-industrial tech level, it's a democracy. Okay. Don't know what the resource is yet because I haven't visited the planet. Some pirates and a few more police. And I am 117 clicks or units away from that. I can track it, so it tells me which direction and how far. And this is the screen that we're going to pay the most attention to. These are the resources I can buy and sell. Least technological, most technological, and buy and sell. If I select a system, say sell trees, which is within range, it'll give me the expected prices for those goods in that system, which can give me a general idea of what the profit's going to be, as the percentages. A few other screens, commander status, so it tells me information. I am harmless, I haven't killed anything, and I am clean. Interesting thing, firearms and narcotics are smuggled goods. If the police find you with either of those goods, they will impound them and charge you a fine. If I do well enough, if I get the police off my back, basically the idea of, hey, I'm not doing anything wrong, they won't bug me as often, so I can get away with it. Smuggling! I'm a pirate! Yay! It tells me information about the ship in this screen, personnel. If I have any crew space, I can hire mercenaries. There are quests, and a bank. I'm going to get a loan. Gives me a nice starting capital, plus I'm going to be running away from everything. Options screen. I don't know if I already have settings. I have settings on the save that I will jump to after I do about 5 or 10 more minutes of showing off how to play. So I am going to see which systems we have here. We have a not a lot of options here. Here's a good one. All right, so we have here, we are in the early industrial age, and we want to go potentially to this industrial age. For some reason, I can get a profit on the machines. I think that's probably because of the, I have no idea why. So I'm going to buy some machines, and I'm going to warp to Largo. And this is the encounter screen. It doesn't have an Xbox. That just sounded weird. Anyway, so this is my ship. This is the opponent's ship. At 19 clicks from Largo, I encounter a pirate firefly. The opponent attacks, I run away. I run away from everything because, as I said, I'm squishy. Police gnat, it ignores me. Police firefly, it ignores me. Ignores me. Ignores. A traitor, it ignores me. A pirate gnat that attacks, I run away. Run away. I got hit but managed to escape. I might die here. I encounter a police gnat, it ignores me. Yee. So, yeah. This game is merciless. But that is the basics here. I sold on my machines, I made a tidy profit. I'm going to see if there's any other good. I am at a system that is not good for this sort of thing. Games, I have to go to Quator to get some games. Warp, Trader Bumblebee, Pirate, Trader, and sell that. Now, I don't think I actually made any money on that one. Dang. But that's the principle. That's kind of how the game flows. You go from planet to planet, buying, selling, along those lines. So I am going to leave this, abandon this game, and I'm going to jump to one I prepared earlier. As you can see, I have a lot more cash in this one, 79,000 credits to my name. And I've explored, all the little blue systems are ones that I've explored. So we're going to kind of jump around with this one. We have this is the settings I set up at the beginning. I picked very high on the pilot and trader skills. So a bit of an explanation on the skills. The pilot skill indicates how easy it is to run away from stuff, which, considering I started out as basically a pacifist, trying to run away from everything, I was okay with that. Trader means I get better profit margins, and I can kind of negotiate the prices down a little bit, or the prices up. Fighter skill is if I can actually aim darn gun. I can't. And engineer skill can either repair my ship, or if I eventually get a cloaking device, I can actually cloak better the higher the engineer skill. If I hire mercenaries, you can see Crystal here is a good trader and an okay engineer. So if I wasn't good in the trading skill, I could hire Crystal here if I had room, and I could get a better, basically this would show then an 8 if it was a low enough skill. So I could kind of buffer my skills. This is the cash I have. I have no debts because I paid off the loan. Net worth is 104,000 credits. I haven't killed anything, so I'm pretty harmless, but I am now lawful. Not clean, lawful, because the police haven't found anything in my cargo holds that would be dubious. So they won't bug me as often. So now I can have cargo that's dubious. Hey. Which, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to an agricultural system and sell them firearms. What could possibly go wrong? So I run across... So this is the ship I have now. I traded in my Gnat for a Firefly, which has a shield slot, so now I can actually survive stuff. Sort of. I run across a Pirate Hornet. I'm going to run away. Another Pirate. Run away. Pirate. Run away. Pirate. Run away. Lots of pirates. So I'm going to sell all the firearms, and now I'm at 92,000 credits. Huge profits possible with smuggling firearms and narcotics, but of course, more risky. Let's see if there's any news. We have news of labor shortages in the Belva system, so if I had any machines or robots, I could take that to there and sell them. There's also terrible boredom in the Thera system. So, games or narcotics. People do weird things when they're bored. I'm going to head and see if there's any good profits. Looks like Merrick, with its high-tech level, I could buy some water from the agricultural system here and sell them at Merrick and get a huge profit. And then I'll just buffer the rest with some food. I have some equipment. I have a extra cargo bays. So the Firefly normally has 20 cargo bays, so 20 units of cargo. I go 20. I'm going to warp. Uneventful trip. You arrive at your destination. Sell all that, and didn't make a lot of profit. The real big profit is with, of course, the more expensive things, whether that be robots, narcotics, or firearms. Let's see. This system is currently ravaged by a plague. Ooh, so if I can get myself some medicine, I could sell it here for a nice profit. The Balasni system has some strife and war, some cold weather in the Tantalus system, so I could buy some furs and sell them there. And the Ventax system has also some plague. Let's see. Which one was bored? I believe it was Thera that was bored. I wonder if they still are bored. I could get myself some firearms and sell them at Thera. Was Thera? Let's just take a look, see what I've got. Do Ventax, with its plenty of pirates, does give me a nice profit on narcotics. This is basically a 120% on firearms apparatus? I just came from there, so that makes sense. Dang. But yeah, I basically turned into the modern version of Han Solo before he, Has the spoiler thing passed on Star Wars now? I did see Star Wars The Force Awakens. Loved it. I don't care that it was a bit repetitive, but you know what? If it ain't broke. But yeah, Han Solo simulator here. Run away from the pirates, run away from the pirates, sell all the firearms, nice and tidy profit. I'm going to see if I can scrounge up some trouble here. I'm going to try to keep the video shorter this time. So I'm probably not going to have a whole lot going on. 156 apparatus, that is nuts. I'm going to go to Tantalus. Tantalus has cold weather, but I get a better profit with the firearms and the narcotics. I'm going to warp, pirate, run away, run away, run away, sell all that. Here we go. Special. Ambassador Jarek. Oh, this is system is lifeless. That means that furs are really expensive here. I'll have to keep that in mind. Special events are the quests. Now, I wonder... Let's take a look here. I can't buy... I'm trying to find a crew quarter ship. I might go... I'm going to keep a note of this. This might be in a different video, because I'm running out of time here, but... Let's... Forgive me, I'm going to be safe scumming. A recent change in the political climate of this solar system has forced Ambassador Jarek to flee back to his home system, Davidia. Would you be willing to give him a lift? Yes, but I don't have the room for you, Mr. Ambassador. So I'm going to see if I can find a high-tech system here. High-tech system... I might have to go back to... Let's go to either Ligon or Merrick. Let's go to Merrick. It's a desert, so I get a nice profit on the water there. First. We're going to go to Merrick. We're going to warp. I'm going to buy myself... sell. Do I have enough for the Bumble? No, I do. No, I do! I might be upgrading my ship this episode. If this is indeed anything that people are interested in. This might be episodic, this might be a one-off, I don't know yet. But I'm going to get myself a Bumblebee. I'll transfer your escape pod to your new ship for 200 credits. Sure. Transfer unique equipment, I don't have any. So now... I can also buy myself some extra cargo bays, and I'm going to get a energy shield. Do I want an expensive energy shield? I'm going to get the expensive energy shield. I can have a second one if I want. The one's all I really need. So I'm going to go back to... Oh, I can't go as far now. Ooh, can't go this far. So I'm going to go Xenon first. Buy out all the firearms. Pirates. Run away from pirates. So you can see I got a little bit of shield damage. I've been a little bit too quick so you couldn't see it. Sorry about that. But I didn't have to buy any repairs, which is nice. So I bought all of that. I'm going to go to Tantalos now. And I'll just buy the one first so that if I absolutely have to surrender, I'm not ruined. So here, you can see kind of the damage on the shields. A lot of damage on the shields. And now, sell that. The shields are now back to 100%, so I don't have to spend money on the shield, or on the repairs, and I'm not as squishy. Shields are awesome. Ambassador Jarek, I am giving you a lift. You have taken Jarek on board. While on board, Jarek will lend you expertise, but may stop helping if the journey takes too long. That's a good note. So if we go to personnel, we have Jarek here. He is a fantastic trader. So am I, so it doesn't do me any good. Makes sense. An ambassador definitely would, definitely would be a good barterer. Politics. So if I can actually show this. If I go to commander status, you'll see now I have, instead of the 9, 9, 1, 1, I have a 9, 10, 2, and 4. Jarek's skills got added onto mine. So it's actually kind of strategic in that matter. It's actually kind of cool. So I need to take Commander Jarek on my quest to Davidia. I can click on this, automatically pops it up on there. I'm going to track it, 79 parsecs. So we're going to spend our time going here over to here. Let's go to Endor, Age of Satori. Stupid Ewoks. We'll go to Utopia. We'll buy the one water that they have in the system, so that if I have to surrender, I don't have to pay money to the pirate. Unless I'm here for hire Orestes. No. Oh, that's a good point. I have cargo space, so I can hire a mercenary now. Ooh. Let's see. Kyre, Esme. Get some medicine there. Let's see if there's any news. Crop failures in the Esme system, and boredom in the Kira system. These, of course, are temporary things, the particular pressure things. I could go to Hades. We'll avoid Hades. We'll get some medicine and warp. Pirates, run away. Pirates, run away. One thing I changed in the options is that if it's safe, I ignore the police and the traders. Makes sense. I always pay for the newspaper. This is something cool. Okay, the original Palm Pilot game didn't have this feature. You can create your own custom ships. I'm making a note of this. Where is my... I'll cut that out, but here's a note. I made a note of this system earlier, that Tanuga buys triples. Yes, you heard that correct. I'm gonna make a note. Campor custom ship. Whoop. This, I'm actually gonna go here. Campor. I'm gonna buy some food. No, I just bought all the food. Okay, I'm gonna warp. A trader beat him. Wants to buy food and will offer 130 credits each. That is a deal. Sell all of it. Okay, Campor. Design. This is awesome. I saw this on a previous playthrough and I just thought, this is... I'm flabbergasted. You can engineer your own ship. Welcome to Corellian Engineering Shipyards. Our best engineer wedge is at your service. They specialize in large ships and they have a special skill in crew quartering. So any ships that are constructed in this shipyard use 2 fewer units per crew quarter. That's cool. So you can set the ship, so a small ship, medium ship, a large ship, a huge ship, or a gargantuan ship. Change the name. You can change the size. Gargantuan, of course. Gargantuan is huge. You can set the image. You can even set a custom, which some fancy folks have decided to make their own. You can pick a Peregrine Falcon, or Millennium Falcon. So you can just kind of pick some interesting ship designs here. I'm actually not going to design a ship, but that is definitely something I am excited to do. I'm going to deliver Mr. Jarek and end the episode there, so this is going to end up being just as long as the video. I'm kind of upset about that, but oh well. Some medicine to Galvon. Anyway, at least it's more exciting this time. That's one thing I was kind of worried about. We'll go to Rakkar, Narcotics. Commander, Jarek here. Do you require any assistance in charting a course to Davidia? No, sir. I am getting you there. It's just going to be a really long trip. I apologize. For me, we'll buy some furs. Run away, run away, run away. Sell all. I will go to Xerxes. Food. Run away. Sell all that. Cestus. Is that in range? Just barely. We'll buy all your water. Pirate, run away, run away, run away, run away. So all the water at a loss. And Davidia. We're going to get ourselves food and some games. Warp, flee, 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 flee. Sell all. And now we're going to end the quest and the episode. Ambassador Jarek is very grateful for you for delivering him back to Davidia. As a reward, he gives you an experimental handheld haggling computer, i.e. a Palm Pilot, which allows you to gain larger discounts when purchasing goods and equipment. And it all comes full circle. That is awesome. Commander stats. So now I have an extra point in the trader skill. I bet you that's if I go to ship, that's special cargo, a haggling computer. We're going to end it there. Give me some feedback. I'm testing a new mic, so we'll see if that helps any. We're going to see if this is anything that people are interested in. I love this game. As one final aside, I had a graphing calculator, and I actually tried porting this game to that graphing calculator. That's how much I love this thing. It kind of jump-started the programming thing that I do. Yes, it's a thing. We're going to end it here. Thanks for watching. This has been R30 Agent, signing off. See you next video.